Okay, today I'll be talking about should juveniles have to go to boot camp. I believe juveniles should have to go to boot camp because what they have done wrong they aren't being punished enough. How it will help them if they learn how to do what they're supposed to do and get the criminal out of them. 6 different sites, 6 different reasons, but will it make a difference in their mindset? My first site I used gave the background of how it works and what the kids learn. There's 10 different camps all around Iowa. There's New York, Alabama, Ohio, Iowa, Illinois, Colorado, Louisiana, and Massachusetts. The first camp was established in Orleans Parish, LA, in 1985. From then on, 10 different camps grew throughout the United States. It talks about how long they have to be there. For kids who can commit crimes, it could be like car theft or robbing something if they do not go to jail. The stay dates can vary from 30 days to 90 days or even to 300 days if their crime was extreme. Critics would point out the bad actions of the workers, like when the workers would yell at them or tell them what they were doing was wrong. The next 2 sites talk about either the pros or cons or adults. The first site talks about pros and cons. The pros are they learn the life skills that they need to live on their life, like how to cook, clean, get a job afterwards, and what they need for day to day. The cons are kids have to stay away from home for long periods of time. They are not allowed to have any contact from their home life unless it's an emergency, like they are all of a sudden going to die or they're having issues. Even though the pros outweigh the cons, there's always research that you should do if the camp is good or how many reviews parents have put on there if the kids have came back fine and didn't get into trouble. It also talks about adults. They say that if the adults go there from their crimes that they commit, they will also be treated the same as juveniles. They use military choices and the discipline. So what the military does to get them ready for battle, they will also be using, but not to such an extreme. It is better for the adults and the kids, that way they're getting the same punishment, even though the juveniles are younger than the adults. The final 2 sites that I chose talks about getting the criminals out of the kids when they come home. The 5th one talks about getting the criminals out of the kids. Process between the camps methods are pretty similar to the military. If they want to, when they turn 18, go to the military, they obviously know what they're going to have to expect. It also talks about when they leave, they can go back to their old ways, like drugs and alcohol abuse, and other issues from their peers that they used to hang out with, or even gang relationships. The last site that I use talk about more pros and cons that we overlook. The outcomes of the kids when they come back, the money that if our money is going to the right places, and if the parents are spending their money wisely. Learning of what they were doing was wrong. The kids have to obviously be able to learn what they are doing is wrong, and that should be something that they should always learn. In conclusion, I think juveniles should have to go to boot camp because it teaches them what they should and shouldn't do. Even when the kids think that they're not doing anything wrong, in the end, they always know and they always get punished for what they did. Thank you.